What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Keys Ballin', man. I am back with another video for you guys, and I am joined in the studio by Ju. Now, Anthony Edwards has been in the news a lot recently, and to be honest with you, this story is a little bit old, but I hesitated to talk about it. I wanted to give this thing time and see where it went, but you guys are pretty much familiar with what's going on. Anthony Edwards has waived his visitation rights to his child, doesn't want anything to do with custody of his 4-month old daughter. This kid that he had with, I believe her name is Aisha Howard. I think her name is. I don't know what she does for a living or anything like that, but some tells me, she was out there to get him. But Anthony Edwards, since he's made this decision, I've seen a lot of criticism come his way. A lot of people are saying he's a deadbeat, things like that. This is wrong, and his stance to me, it seems like it's always been, I didn't want this kid. And now that it's here, I'm not going to switch up and act different now that it's here. I'm standing on what I said. I told her not to have that child, and she did anyway. And so part of me can see what he's saying and understand that, but most people would say that once you have that child, it is your responsibility. Now, nobody's saying you have to want it, but you have to, you know, have responsibility in regards to your own child. So, it's a little more complicated than that because of the type of woman that uh this lady appears to be. I don't know much about her, but it's a complicated situation. And that's why I got Ju in here with me, man. Give me your thoughts on this whole situation, man. How do you view Anthony Edwards' position on this as far as him waiving visitation rights? So he doesn't even want to see this child, let alone having custody of any sorts. Just give me your thoughts on this, man.
I mean, I don't blame the nigga. I mean, hey, you ain't want the kid. You didn't want him. I mean, he never lied. He never said that he wanted it and, you know, then spent around and said, no, I didn't. He never, what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he made it clear beforehand what his stance was. You kind of seen how he handled that situation last time he got somebody pregnant. He didn't want, pregnant. He kind of held the same position. So, I mean, can you be mad at him? I mean, hell, he's the one being the realest nigga in the situation. I mean, I guess the real quote unquote real thing to do would be take care of the child. But other than that, I feel like he's the one keeping it the most 100. She acting like she want the kid, and she acting like, you know what I'm saying, the kid deserved to be brought into the world without like a father figure or somebody who want to step up. And maybe she probably do got somebody who gonna step up, but we don't know that. I mean, I'm sure she probably can get somebody, but hey, I mean, should you be really bringing your kid into the world? Like, some of the responsibility do fall on the woman. I get people got beliefs with the abortion and kind of what's going on there, but as a grown woman, should you be bringing your kid into the world and they ain't got no active father figure, or and you have a choice and you not, you know what I'm saying, you can afford to, you know what I'm saying, have an abortion, or you know what I'm saying, that's not something you're just against, you know what I'm saying? That's not against your religion. You just choosing to not do it. And it kind of feels like you after the payday. I mean, that's just what people gonna say at this point. So hey, get used to it, get familiar with it. You already somebody else BM, I think, little baby or something. So it kind of looking like you just trying to chase a bag. You just trying to fuck with niggas that's young and turn kind of trying to trap niggas on some shit like that. I don't really appreciate that. I think it's kind of down low, down bad. Like, women gotta kind of do better. I mean, trapping niggas. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with the nigga on the Rockets and shit. Like, you kind of got my nigga the same way, but like, and you do gotta like kind of take blame. Like, how many times you gonna get a bitch pregnant and then like say, oh no, like the point either you gotta wrap up, pull out, be smart, know where you know what I'm saying, finishing. Like, nigga, you gotta do a little bit better. You gotta do this a little bit cleaner. Like it's ways and shit. Like niggas ain't teach you the game. Like they ain't got no OGs, no vets, and in the NBA kind of, you know what I'm saying, telling you how this shit go. Like you can't be bringing kids into the world. That's how you moving, bro. I get whole shit be good, be wet, whatever, nigga. You rich, whole shit be fat. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, you don't want to bring no child into it. Then the child get old enough, and then it get a guilt feeling and shit. You 45, 50 and child grown and they just don't fuck with you and you feel guilty and shit. I mean, I think it's good. You brought you paid all the bread up front. I don't know if that's true. You know what I'm saying? Glad you paid money. So technically, I mean, you was there, you supported it, but I mean, you ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you need some sort of emotional stability, and you know what I'm saying. You can't just get that off from the mom and shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, once again, you did choose to bring this, bring the child into a broken family. So, you know what I'm saying? At least he did what he had to do, paid the money. You know what I'm saying? He made it clear. Now somebody else job to step up and, hey, maybe live off that little 18 years of child support that he didn't pay early up front. But at the end of the day, like both parties, like what the hell is wrong with y'all? Like y'all gotta lock the fuck in. Like being grown, doing this, you know what I'm saying? And like kind of example you leaving for kids. Like I feel you, like I definitely do feel you on some shit, but like damn, like you don't wanna everybody decision is their own, you know what I'm saying? You kind of influencing the kids to like shit, you know what I'm saying? Damn, they're thinking that it's cool, and then on the girl tip, you kind of, you know what I'm saying, on the same shit, teaching, you know what I'm saying, young girls at this cool. So at the end of the day, I feel like, damn, this shit just hurt black people in the general. So I'm just like, damn. But hey, you can't blame niggas sometimes. Shit.
Who is more wrong, or is it equal? Is the blame equally on both of them to you? Like, is it on her for having that, knowing he said he wasn't gonna be in the child's life, or is it on him more for getting her pregnant in the first place anyway, when he didn't have to do that? You know what I'm saying? He could have just smashed, and you know what I'm saying? Or is it just equal on both of them? What you think?
Shit, it's on both of them. I mean, you chose to have a kid. You had the facilities to get it removed, do whatever. Nigga, you chose to hit and you went raw. You didn't pull out. You didn't, plan B. It's a lot of different routes you could have took to. So it's on both of them. But I mean, the situation's still unfortunate. Whoever fault it is, you know what I'm saying. But they definitely both at blame for sure.
And I did leave out that rumor that's going around. Edwards paid all the child support up front, all 18 years. I highly doubt that's true. Or it could be. I mean, he is rich, he is balling, he got bread, he could have done that. But if that's the case, that's hilarious. I mean, like I said, man, if that's what he wanted to do, I'm not gonna say it's right. I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but that's his choice. Now we got to get into something else, man. We got to get into another guy who's having issues as it relates to baby moms, we should say. Now, as we take a look here at the screen, we see Dr. Umar Johnson and his daughter on the right hand side, man. Dr. Umar has been blasted online, man, after he was exposed by his daughter. She made a couple of TikTok videos. She was, I guess, the secret child, you could say, because nobody knew her. I mean, or knew that she was his daughter. Nobody knew that until she made them videos. Maybe a couple of people knew, but I didn't. Most of us didn't. And when she came out saying that Umar was her dad, Umar, he definitely responded. And one of his first things he said was, "Where's the mom?" This and that. And he did make kind of a lot of excuses and never really addressed, exactly what happened and what got them to where they are today. Now, Dr. Umar, the main criticism that I've been seeing on this issue right here is the fact that what his message is. He preaches everything black. He preaches everything family. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes out that you have a secret daughter who is black, and you speak against broken homes and things like that, and you caused one, and this is something that we're looking at in the public, and it's, you're caught red-handed. There's no way around this. This has been one of the biggest criticisms I've seen online. Now, Ju, got to get your opinion on this, man. How would you address this? Like, address that hypocrisy standpoint. And what do you think about the daughter and how she went about exposing Umar? What's your thoughts?
Shit, it's fucked up, but hey, man, that's how I go, man. I mean, hey, niggas be having kids they don't want, but shit, I would say we don't really know that situation and shit, so niggas can't speak too much to it. I mean, she might be a whole ass daughter, you know what I'm saying? She might be doing some fucked up shit, nigga. She might got this nigga socks every year for Father's Day and shit. You don't ever know, you know what I'm saying? The mama might be ain't shit, might fuck the nigga brother or something, you know what I'm saying? So he might have some resentment, he might have some towards her too. That's making him, you know what I'm saying, not be active, not be there. Nah. It is a negative look, you know what I'm saying? Considering his goal is kinda to keep black families together. But I look at it more as he just trying to tell black people to date black people. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you want the families together, but what you do after the marriage, that's whatever. Nigga. Just keep the kids black. That's what he trying to keep the bloodline strong. I think that's what he on. So I'm not criticizing him. I'm not harsh on him and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He really a funny nigga. He's a figure, a celebrity more. I mean, he damn near represent, you know what I'm saying, black marriage and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what we looking at him as. Of course, you know what I'm saying? He is a little bit of a hypocrite. The school shit, nigga been building school for 30 years, never came out. Nigga be trying to say don't get distracted, we must stay focused. Every other video talking about hoes and shit, sweet honeycomb hideouts and shit. So I mean, I'm not really reading too much into it as far as addressing the daughter. I mean, did you have to come to the net and do that? I mean, I'm not a guy that will, be on the net addressing shit. If that's your pops, you gotta reach out to him, say something. I mean, maybe you've tried. I don't know if this was your only, your last resort, but gotta be a better, cleaner way. I mean, I would hate to think that you would think that like that would get you the attention you want out of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Addressing him online, kind of attacking his character, making him seem like a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? Damn near tainting his message and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I wish he kind of went about it a different way, but hey, sometimes that's the only way you can get at niggas. And Dr. Umar is an internet ass nigga. He was gonna eventually see it. He got a lot of fans, a lot of haters, so they was definitely gonna bring it up to him. So I don't know the way he addressed it. I mean, he was kind of dodgy, but hey, it's people who are speakers and politicians, even preachers and stuff. People who talk are very good with words, and they can very much well dance around topics and subjects and shit. And you know what I'm saying, make you feel like they address some shit without even doing so. So I don't know what he got going on with his family. He probably got a few BMs. He probably got a few kids. He talking about black people need to stay together. He didn't stay with his family. Whatever. The nigga funny. I just try to promote blackness. You know what I'm saying? That's what I appreciate about him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna too much expect him to be a figure for the community for real. The nigga ain't MLK and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let bro make it. I think I know he got a lot of his own shit going on. So I'm gonna let him lock in as he said we must stay focused.
Now, seeing how this went down, I want to ask you, what would you respect more as far as after this situation? Like, he got exposed, right? So if he was to start being in her life after this, or trying to at least, maybe she would reject it, who knows? But if he would start trying to be in her life, would you respect him like paying her and just keeping his distance? Or what's his best move to kind of, because he has a brand, say he wanted to repair his brand with this. What's his best move, you think?
Shit, just keep doing the same thing you've been doing. I mean, you got this far without being in her life or being an active father. Hey, I mean, no one's calling you, a family guy. You know what I'm saying? So hey, the Dr. Umar show is not the Dr. Umar and his kids show. So I mean, hey, if you want to be cool with her, do that. But I don't think any of this needs to be on the net. I mean,
So continue to not be active.
hey, I mean, do what you do. Hey, everyone, it's your own life. You only get one. Whoever you got to respond to for that, and your belief, God, Allah. I mean, hey, I'm sure you get dealt with, by the proper, whoever. But shit, if we talk about the internet cloud, the TikTok shit, the IG shit, the going to college shit, hell yeah, just keep doing you.
Well, this situation definitely might have helped her out. She might have gained a lot more followers from this situation now that they know that Umar is her dad. Um, man, we got this whole episode dealing with broken families, man. It's crazy, man. But look, the Anthony Edwards and Umar situations is crazy, man. I wouldn't try to live my life in this way, but things do happen, man. I just think you just got to keep making adjustments and keep trying to get better as life goes on. You might mess up, might make mistakes. Everybody does, but hey, man, try to clean it up best you can and just hope for the best. That's all you can do. You got anything else on these subjects, man?
No, man, that's all I had, man. Appreciate y'all though.
All right, you guys. Appreciate you guys for checking out the videos, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man, and drop down in the comments, man. Let us know your thoughts on the Anthony Edwards whole baby mama situation and your thoughts on Umar getting exposed as a deadbeat by his daughter. Give us your thoughts, man. Appreciate you guys for checking out the videos, man. And hey, we up out of here. Peace.